Hello tube family, welcome back to my channel Diogonwa, as always, because of course who's it gonna be. Welcome back to my space once again. I am excited for today's video. Why? Because this is going to be my first book review on my channel. You know, part of the plans I had for my channel is doing book reviews here. I read sometimes, so my channel was going to be that platform where I'll just come and discuss about the books I'm reading or books I have read, you know, give you guys recommendations, and this is going to be the first of so many, and I am excited for that. I read fiction and non-fiction, self-help. This year I have been reading more of self-help. I don't even think I've read any novel this year, just self-help. And in today's video we're going to be reviewing one of them. It's The Art of Laziness by Library Mindset. If you love books and would love to be getting book recommendations, I think you should stay here. I will be dropping book reviews and giving book recommendations. I don't promise that it will be often, but of course, as I read, I'm definitely going to come here and share the things I have learned and share these books with you guys. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Be a part of the family, because trust me, your life is going to be changed by being on this channel. You're going to have so much fun here. You're going to learn a lot here. You're going to just enjoy being in this channel. I enjoyed this book so much, so much. It shifted my mind. If you're looking to be more productive, this book is for you, because it's a productivity book. Actually, it's a book that teaches you how to be productive, how you can be productive. If you want a book that is going to shift your perspective, your mindset, just transform your mindset, how you see things, a book that gives you that sense of urgency, that motivates you to start taking your life seriously, you should get this book. It's not a long book, it's a very short book, just about 60 or 70 pages. I read it in 30 minutes. It didn't take my time at all. So if you're looking for a book that is just going to change your life without stressing you out, this book is for you. I'm going to be discussing some of the few takeaways I got from the book in this video, just few of them that really struck me, that things I'm going to go back and read over and over again to make sure that I solidify them in my mind. One of the things that stood out for me in this book was when the author was talking about lessons and regrets. He said that the past leaves us with two things: lessons and regrets. If you make a mistake, learn from it and move on. If you do not move on from that mistake, you are making a second mistake. Like, that statement was just so powerful. For me, it resonated deeply with me, because I am somebody that self-flagellates a lot. Somebody that self-flagellates is someone that, you know, when they make a mistake, they beat themselves up so much. They don't move on from that mistake. They stay on that mistake. They ruminate on that mistake. They think about it over and over again. But what this author is trying to say is that there is no point to that. Mistakes are for us to learn from it. If you've learned from a mistake, move on from it, do better next time. That's the most important thing. Mistakes are just there to tell us that we need to do better. It's okay to make mistakes. The problem is when a mistake keeps being repeated. If you have to repeat a mistake over and over again, there is a sign of a deeper issue. But really, mistakes are for us to learn to do better. It's human to make mistakes. So whenever you make a mistake, learn from it and move on. So it was a shift for me. It's something I'm definitely going to go back and think about over and over again. If you're like me and you self-flagellate a lot, please, you don't have to. Right? If you learn from that mistake, that's the most important thing, that you have learned from that mistake. The second thing the author talked about that also stood out for me was when he talked about worrying about things we cannot control. Worrying about things that you absolutely have no control over. He said that when we do that, when we worry about things we cannot control, we live a miserable life. And that is nothing but the truth. When you keep worrying about things you cannot control in any way, it's not in your power to change it, you will be miserable, because you cannot do anything, and then you're thinking about it over and over again, something that you cannot do anything about. Actually categorized worry for us. He said if something is bothering you so much, if you're constantly worrying about something over and over again, put it into two categories. The first one is, ask yourself, is this something you can control? Secondly, ask yourself, is this something I cannot control? If it's within your control, then do something about that situation. Look at your options. What can you do to change that situation? But if it is something that is within your control, move from it, rest, just basically rest, because there is nothing you can do. One of the things that are out of our control is what people think about us. We don't have any control as to how people will perceive us. And again, as somebody that self-flagellates a lot, whenever I make a mistake, I tend to wonder and ruminate on, oh, how does this person see me now? But it doesn't make any sense, because I cannot change that. I cannot possibly go and open their heads and rewire their minds to have a certain perspective or impression of me. I can't do that. Fourth thing, which is going to be the second to the last thing I'm going to be discussing, was when the author talked about how it's not easy anywhere. Even something you are passionate about is going to still stress you out. It's still going to be hard either ways. You don't expect it to be easy because it's something you're passionate about. Even things you're passionate about to stress you. And it struck deep again for me because starting my channel, I just was overthinking a lot of things. I was like, okay, God, I'm actually passionate about this thing. But what if a day comes where I'm not able to create content? What if a day comes where it's no longer my passion? What if a day comes where I don't have anything to post anymore? I'm not consistent. I'm not interested again. But it was just me overthinking. I had to stop myself. I told myself, start first. Start it first. When that day comes, you're going to be able to handle it, but you're just overthinking it. But reading this and this author saying that even your passion sometimes can stress you, can be hard. I don't know, it gave me a sort of comfort. It's kind of reassured me that it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to be expecting that it will be easy, but I'm going to show up, do what I can, and persevere and be resilient even when it gets tough. When it gets tough, I shouldn't run away. The last takeaway I'm going to be talking about in this video that I got from this book is attract, don't chase. Attract, do not chase. You know, I've heard this phrase a lot of times. Attract, don't chase. I've never really understood what it meant. I've only had a surface level understanding of it. You know, girls be like, I don't chase, I attract. I don't chase, I attract. I never really thought about it deeply, but the way this author explained it made so much sense. Oh my God, it made so much sense. He said, focus on yourself, focus on bettering yourself, focus on becoming better in every aspect of your life, and then see how things gravitate towards you. Don't waste your time chasing things, chasing people, chasing things. Focus on becoming a person of value yourself, and then see how things will gravitate towards you. And it made sense because in life I realized that people gravitate towards things of value. Think about when we were in secondary school, the finest girl in the class, or the most handsome boy in the class, or the most intelligent girl in the class, all these most people when we were in secondary school. People wanted to be their friends, people wanted to associate with them because they had something that was attracting them to other people. There was something about them. It was their beauty, it was their intelligence, it was their neatness, it was their sense of humor. It was something. People who love things that, you know, make them feel better, things that will better their lives, things that make them feel good about themselves in any way or the other. So focus on becoming a person of value. These are just a few out of the several takeaways I got from this book. There are several things to take away, guys. Several. It's plenty. Like if I go into it, we'll be talking till December. This book was just so phenomenal. It changed my life. I'm literally going to go back, sit down and think about my life. I'm going to definitely read this book over and over again. Guys, it's a 10 over 10. I 100% recommend. It's a 5-star read. Like I said, it's also a productivity book. There are different tips on productivity, how you can be much more productive. There is a myth of multitasking, the lies we have been told about multitasking, and how to you can actually get things done effectively. Different techniques such as ikigai, kaizen, shows like the art of saying no, because as a productive person, you have to learn to say no to several things. There is just so much, so much. The importance of daily routines as well, so much, guys. So go get this book. Are you planning to get this book? You should be planning to get this book because there is something there for you that will shift your life. There is something there that will touch you, that will resonate with you, that will give you that wake up call you need to begin to take your life seriously. You will not remain the same after reading this book. Trust me. So yeah, are you planning to get the book? If you are, put in the comment section. What are your plans to get this book? What are your plans to read this book? And also from this video, what were your own takeaways? What did you learn from this video? Put it in the comment section. If you have anything to add to the conversation, put it in the comment section. Everything, put in the comment section. Anything at all, in the comment section. Yeah, we have come to the end of this video. Until my next book review, see you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You should have done that by now, but if you haven't, there is still time to like this video. It's not going to take you anything, bro. Just like the video. Leave a comment, subscribe, become a part of the family. You're going to love it here. Your life is not going to remain the same. Until my next one, keep growing, keep glowing, keep learning, keep being the best version of yourself. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.